Hello YouTube, this is Vickers News, and today is the start of a new build series. Gonna be putting, well, where's the keys? I'm gonna be taking this engine. It's a copy of a 200cc Honda engine. It's a Chinese copy, it's a CHINGCHONDA, it's an AKX Moto. Taking this engine out of here, it's got electric start and kickstart. Taking it out of this bike, I'm going to put it into this bike, this frame. It's all just bolts on here and here, I think, can't remember, and up here, there and there, I think. What you can see here, it's got the same, it's already got the bracket here. I need that there. I think it's the right width, I hope so. Oh yeah, see, it's got the bolt there, that there, and then it's got the top mount right there. So all the brackets are already here, just need to plop it in. And this bike even runs. I'm literally going to be throwing all this CDI, coil, all of this wiring, I'm just going to be bolting it straight onto the other bike. So it's hopefully just a simple bolt-on conversion.
Back from the dead.
Right, so got the seat off, got the tank out, fucking pulled out the carburetor over there, the carburetor slide, undoing all this wiring here. Gonna have to pull out all these relays and bullshit. Gonna have to put the battery over to the other bike, probably make a bracket for that, and I don't know about the airbox, try and put this airbox in there. But yeah, just gonna pull the engine. But yeah, the whole rear end of this bike, they put like a 200 XR engine, but they copied like the Honda style CRF kind of front, or like a modern WR almost, where you've got your rear frame and then your subframe front. Don't know if this is, don't know what that is. Might be like a pig iron or something. I first have to loosen these relays, now that I think about it. Okay, that little bug over there. That looks like this is the starter relay. That's the starter relay. And that looks like the CDI. That's the CDI shit. And the whole rear half of the bike's off. Put that bullshit down over there. Just have to break that battery out. I think the frame bent. I think a certain person bent the frame. Oh, here it is. Here's the carb. You will notice it's the same as a XR carb, just this one's got bitch jetting. And then the engine is disconnected from the wiring harness. Only that shit will come with it if I take it out, and that stays in the bike. It's got barely any wiring actually. Basically got everything out now. All the engine mounts out, back bolt, bottom bolt, front bolts, top thing. Kickstarter, it's a bit of a bitch to get off, this bolt's being a bitch. Just gonna leave that for now. Also took out the gear lever, so I'm just gonna pull it out and see what happens. Okay, so got the engine out. A little bit of a struggle, but I got it out. It's old frame, new frame. tires are actually pretty good on this thing. They still hold air. This was in a salt store, so I'm probably gonna end up putting it in this frame and then just sandblasting the other one. Still got the XL on the seats, and still got the Honda at the back there. Pretty good seats though. Seats off, take the tank off. That just comes right off. Ah, the tap, whoops. And I'm just we're gonna throw this engine in here. Got both bikes somewhat together again. The engine is in here. These bolts are too short. These are not long enough, and I have to remake this front bracket, but engine's gonna fit. I need to put the XL's carburetor intake and carburetor on here, but it's gonna fit, it's gonna work, and it's gonna be a nice electric start 200cc XL, I guess. Probably gonna sell this piece of crap. Like I said, take the carburetor, take all the wiring off. Carburetor won't fit, I'm going to chop the frame. I can basically just take this and loop it wider, or just take it straight and then there, so I'm literally just going to chop the frame.
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
Yes! Perfect. Possibly the world's most redneck. There it is. Finally, the carb is in. It clears the shock. You can still find the choke is pretty much on the wrong side of the bike, but it's okay. Wow. And I can catch this right here. It's fucking beautiful.